One of the problems with recruiting for investment banking is not the knowledge or skills you acquire, but the access to talk with real investment bankers to put your best foot forward. Our sponsor, WSO Academy, can provide those connections with 60 head mentors who are finance professionals at top firms like Goldman, Centerview, and JP Morgan. Imagine being able to get on the phone within 24 hours with one of the Academy's 1,300 mentors right before a critical interview. Get on the waitlist for WSO Academy today by clicking the link in the show notes or by visiting wallstreetoasis.com/academy. All right. Welcome to Investment Banking Insights. This is the only show dedicated to helping you learn both the technical and non-technical aspects of the investment banking process. Hello, my name is Alex Mason and I am your host. I want to talk to you today about valuation. We spent a good amount of time now talking about basic accounting principles that you should know as an investment banker. But now I want to talk about valuation because it's such a key component of what investment banking is all about, is understanding the value of companies. And so let's go over the three major valuation methodologies. I'm going to use the whiteboard now. Okay, so there are three major valuation methodologies for companies, and there's more than this, but these are the basics. The first is comparable companies. The second, precedent transactions. And then the third, discounted cash flow. Or DCF. We're going to talk a lot more about these in the future, but this is just the framework of the three major methodologies. So what are some differences between them? What are the basic characteristics? Well, comparable companies, what are we doing? We're basically looking at a target company and we're comparing it to other companies that we think are similar. So, you may have company A, you may have company B, you may have company C, and these are companies that are just out there trading in the market. Maybe they're private firms, maybe they're public firms, but generally you're going to try to look for what is most similar. So if you have a retailer, you're going to look at other retailers. If you have a $1 billion size business, you're going to look at other $1 billion size businesses. And there's a bunch of different characteristics that go into this, but you're trying to find a match, like a reasonable match between the characteristics of these companies, and look at the value of each of them, and then come up with a reasonable estimate for the value of your target company. That's what comparable companies is all about. Now, as far as precedent transactions, it's a little bit different. It's kind of like comparable companies in that you're looking at other companies in the market, but with this method of valuation, you're looking at actual dollars and cents that change hands in real closed deals. So you could have a closed deal between company A and B. That was for a certain amount. A closed deal between companies C and D. That was for another amount. Now, ideally, you want these companies to be in the same industry, same sector, similar size of deal that you're looking at for your potential deal. But this can help you understand how much a company is worth, because if company A produced company B for a certain amount of money, and company B happens to be really similar to the company that you're looking at for your client, then that might be a good indication of the value of the company that you're working with, right? So that's the basic idea behind precedent transactions. Discounted cash flow is totally different. Discounted cash flow does not compare the target company to other businesses. You're looking at the intrinsic amount of cash generating potential that a business has. So we'll get into DCFs a lot more later, but essentially you are looking at business fundamentals. and you're taking the cash flow that you're predicting the company is going to make at different milestones in the future, and then you're discounting them back to the present. Now, if you know the basic concept of time value of money, this is where that comes into play. You're basically saying that $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. So if I have more dollars tomorrow, I need to calculate how much that is worth to me today. And so you add up the present value of all of these cash flows to come up with the value of your company. Fundamentally is what you're doing. And that's super simplifying it. But just to present the concept to you, that's how a DCF works. So those are the three major valuation methodologies: comparable companies, precedent transactions, and discounted cash flow. That's what we got today here on Investment Banking Insights. My name is Alex Mason, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.